Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 17 of our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes for the Nintendo GameCube. Last time, we fought Liquid in the Metal Gear. We fell off, bumped our head, and now Liquid has dragged us to the top of it and taken our shirt off.
Yeah, we blew him up, but we didn't blow him up enough, so he's still talking. And he's going to be talking for a while.
Yeah.
As Metal Gear villains are wont to do.
How does Liquid know how late Snake sleeps?
Yeah, I was going to ask that myself. Like, what do you know, Liquid?
They're brothers.
Have you been... Well, yeah.
They're brothers that met today.
You can control this part still.
Yeah. I like that you can control his eyes, but, like, not his hands or his feet. He's just, like... He didn't even, like, hurt him. He just dragged him to the top of the Metal Gear.
Yeah. But things are different now. Yeah, they like to throw in little moments like this into the cutscenes where it's like, yeah, it's still a cutscene. You really don't have any meaningful interactivity, but hey, you can pan the camera around a little bit. That's cool, right?
This is another moment that's kind of highlighted by my dark as heck capture card, but I kind of like it because it makes the red pop more.
Well, yeah, it's like Snake is like an angry cow. Like Liquid is the only thing he can see because he just hates him so much.
Yeah. So the myths are true. If you shake a red sheet in front of a bull snake, it'll charge. Oh yeah, he's just like he's just justifying war with his arguments here.
Liquid, I thought you hated Big Boss.
Yeah.
What's your deal, man? I don't even understand you.
I love that his plan is the old plan. It's just Big Boss's plan. Just make what's it called? Outer Heaven again.
I'm just imagining Liquid like telling Snake his plan. He's like, huh, that sounds almost exactly like Big Boss's plan. No, it's not.
It's original because I'm the British version.
Yeah. It's like the crass British version of Big Boss's like utopian society plan.
I like it. Like he's willing to like hold the world hostage for like a couple nukes and a dead guy's body, but like Big Boss did the work of like recruiting literally every soldier in his little army.
I love the way that was edited, where it almost made it look like Liquid had that like that canned clip like ready to go, like I have video evidence.
Why is Snake shirt off?
So they're on equal footing, I guess.
Yeah. He wanted to make sure that they were identical twins.
He wanted Snake to feel the cold feeling. I don't know.
I wonder if this is kind of like his version of pantsing him, because he's like, you just blew up my giant toy that I stole from the government.
Now we're even.
That'd be funny if in the briefings there was like a video of Snake like reluctantly taking his shirt off in front of Naomi. He's like, I don't like to take my shirt off. Yeah. So it's like it's incredibly embarrassing for Snake to have his shirt off.
Yeah.
The Super Baby method.
Are we playing Metroid now?
That's what I was thinking.
The Super Baby Metroid.
Let it divide into 8 clone babies.
God, there were 8 of them? We're gonna need 7 more Ridleys.
And later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage.
Can you imagine 6 liquids? That would be hell on earth.
Just imagine like a 6-way split screen of his like speech here.
See, that's
all the audio is like slightly desynced.
Yeah.
6 liquids like yammering on.
It's like that episode of Rick and Morty where they split time in like 900 different parts.
But they weren't finished yet.
He gets inside the Metal Gear. Why are there 2 dots?
To create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed.
Oh yeah, this is where they revealed the.
Okay, so they did get it right. They did acknowledge that he got the dominant genes, like genetically speaking, so that Snake could get the better recessive genes.
Oh, is that what they meant by that?
What?
I think so.
I always just understood this as like they're misusing the terms dominant and recessive to mean like good versus bad.
Yeah, that's what I get out of it.
Which is
I
hilarious.
thought so too. I thought so too, but he did just say that he was given the dominant genes so that Snake could get the recessive genes.
No, he didn't. He said. I thought he said the opposite.
No, he said they gave me the dominant genes so that the recessive genes could be expressed in you or whatever.
Whatever, I don't know.
This whole like super soldier genes thing getting injected into the genome soldiers makes no sense at all. It's like, how are they your brothers and sisters if they were just injected with genes of a different person?
Well, he's talking about genes. I mean, he's got genes
You
on.
know, like with this whole like admonishing Snake for being a sadist thing kind of falls on deaf ears if you've been doing a big boss run or even just a non-lethal run.
Yeah.
Good thing they didn't have to worry about that in the original.
Yeah, there is no non-lethal run unless you just avoid everyone.
Even then, you still have to kill them on like the elevator section and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Do
that's
do those count
so.
if you don't just punch them to death or not death?
true. Probably. I mean,
Their bodies disappear, so I assume that means they die.
I've never attempted a non-lethal run of MGS1 on PS1 just because it seems like it'd be such a pain.
Wouldn't that be crazy if that was like real life? Like, you're only dead if your body disappears. If it doesn't despawn, you can come back. Someone can still resurrect
These
you.
GameCube graphics are so lifelike. I forgot how well this game's visuals had aged.
I know.
Yeah.
Frame rate's a little off, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Next, you'll be seeing footage from the fabled Highway of Death.
Oh god.
Too real.
The poison gas detection units and the anti
I just love that he's
God,
given
are
us.
you still talking?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say. This is like a classroom.
Is this the same footage they use from the first one, or like different footage?
I think they use different footage. I don't know if it's for every single PowerPoint presentation, but I know that at least like when like President Baker is talking about Muff, it's different footage.
Yeah.
When President Baker's talking about Muff.
Well, yeah, that classic scene from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Materials unaccounted for. What did you think it stood for?
God, I'm on the verge of extinction
Nothing.
after listening to him talk for so long. Jeez.
Yeah, he
Sweet
should have just
tattoo.
done that to the president.
Those species which have gone extinct all show signs
The president gives him the codes on accident.
saying?
suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I.
As do you.
Do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level.
Oh yeah.
We don't know when or what type of disease.
So I guess it all goes back to the whole like genetics versus destiny thing, where Liquid just like, oh, it's inevitable, Snake. You can't fight it. Just accept your fate.
You're gonna die
Snake's
an
like,
early death.
"Arr." Ah.
In nature, family members don't mate
You know
with
those exact words.
and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
Liquid, you've been trying to kill me for the past 5 hours. Why do you think that analogy doesn't work?
Generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives.
Is this why he doesn't like Snake? Because Snake didn't like instinctively know that Liquid was his brother.
Your genes are ordering you to save the genome soul.
He's just like offended.
You betrayed me, Snake. I don't even know you.
All living things are
I can't
I
fight
met
these
you 5
genes either. I
hours ago.
can't take them off.
genes. That's why I'll follow.
I'm more of a Arizona jeans guy.
I feel like Liquid went to college and took one like entry level class in genetics and then just flew off the handle.
That's all.
Thought he knew everything about
Mind
genetics.
blown. After some more exposition. Oh wait, no, I guess we're done here.
How did he not notice her there for the past 10-minute monologue?
Oh, it is Meryl. I couldn't tell because she was just like a dark blob.
Yeah. I suppose if it was Otacon back there, you'd see the white coat. Wait, where does he
Is
even...
that what happens if Otacon is captured?
No.
Okay, so it's just a corpse of
in
Meryl?
the alternate I think in the alternate ending it's just her, but she's dead.
Okay.
Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name. I have a name.
See, the plot twist is that Meryl died, but she became a zombie and rode off into the sunset with Snake anyway.
If we did,
Yeah.
our fate is nothing but what is determined in the
Why is he still listening to Liquid at this point?
Because he's handcuffed.
He could probably break out. Well, okay, I guess he...
We're almost out of time.
I guess he doesn't have the dominant genes.
No.
He doesn't know how to do the whole, like,
Knows that Metal Gear is destroyed.
handcuff hop to get out of him.
Uh-huh.
They won't even
Also, that's my favorite 1950s band.
You telling me you could have slipped out of these handcuffs at any time? Not any time, bro. Only when it's funny.
Only when it's dramatic.
Colonel, can you hear me? Yes, I'm listening. What is the Pentagon?
Oh yeah, this is where you learn
That's
that
a
the
good question, Snake.
I'll never understand the addition of this character, the president, that's about to...
Yeah, the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah. He just comes out of nowhere like, son, we've got to erase our mistakes and press forward. You're like,
Yeah, the only villains in Metal Gear, except for maybe, like, Colonel Volgin, that are just, like, straight up, like, mustache-twirling evil bastards are, like, governments.
yeah.
now that there's no more danger of
I feel like maybe they're trying to say something there.
whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened.
I guess it makes sense, like, Big Boss did go start his own army because he got toyed with by not one, but two governments.
Right.
Wasn't Volgin also part of the Russian government?
Well, he was part of, like, an extremist faction that was, like,
Yeah.
trying to seize control of, like, the Russian government.
I see.
I like to think that he's one of many Volgans. There's other guys out there like him with
Like
lightning powers.
Snoke?
Yeah.
We are Volgin.
There's just, like, hundreds of Volgans in, like, test tubes.
You get to the
Is that
end.
the story with Snoke?
So they could bring him back. Oh yeah, Dan, you haven't seen Rise
Those
of
bastards.
Skywalker.
Oh god.
Is that the,
You live in blissful
Is that what they
ignorance.
did with Snoke?
In like the first like 3 minutes of the movie.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's
They
ridiculous.
start the movie off with an ass pool, and it just goes downhill from there.
I'm ordering to cancel the bombing run.
Oh boy.
There's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Oh yeah,
Damn, he really got
he
punched.
is.
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
The Secretary of State punched him out.
The Secretary of State kicked his ass.
I like that he
Her voice
looks.
sounds so wrong.
He sounds so much like everyone's impersonations of Abe Lincoln.
Oh yeah, he kind of looks like an evil Abe, doesn't
Yeah.
Treason. Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man.
he? Oh boy, you sure roasted him,
That he
Jim.
was in command.
Yeah, like
Bastard.
why be like this evil when like everything he's saying is being recorded by Mei Ling, who's like a foot and a half from him.
President ordered this.
The president
I don't know who's gonna stop him.
is a man. I have
Well, I guess the president stops him. But...
Campbell can't stop him because Campbell's got a bum leg.
Alaska to the media.
Oh, does he? I forgot about that.
I think so. I think he's got a cane in some scenes, if I'm not
He's
mistaken.
he has a cane in 4,
exploded in
but in his scenes in this, I guess he kind of limps in this game.
I think so. Yeah, I think he has a limp in the briefings as well.
Yeah, is that something they talk about in Metal Gear 2? Because that was Campbell's first game, wasn't it?
I think like his injury is alluded to in the briefings, or like.
Remember that time you broke your leg?
Oh
What if
yeah.
he just like fell down the stairs a couple days before the mission?
I might consider saving.
It's not shrapnel or like a giant cut or anything. He's like, nah, man, I just fell down the stairs.
Just twisted my ankle.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's okay.
Oh my god.
You two are an
Pentagon's gonna blow up Shadow Moses Island, and we're just joking about Colonel falling down the stairs.
Well, I mean, like, it's two villains like upping the ante of villainy even more so. So like, it just it drives the anxiety to get out of here even more.
You suppose Liquid is kind of like hovering like next to Snake's ear, like just like being a goofball.
I mean, he was able to tap into his codec since the beginning of the game, so he probably just has like a direct line.
Yeah, he just got his own.
You stole everything.
What?
Time to play Punch Out.
Does he not get that like Snake had nothing to do with all that? Like he's like Snake doesn't give a shit.
We'll take them all back.
Liquid is just an insane man. I'm not sure why they decided to make him like the recurring villain of the Solid series after. I don't know. I guess that's something worth discussing. Like, do you think that
You see this?
Liquid deserves like the amount of focus that he got in future games?
Well, technically, Ocelot is the recurring villain.
Well,
Nuclear module shall
okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Never mind.
well. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Oh, okay.
I guess the answer is just Metal Gear has always had a convoluted plot.
What does that look?
That was the Sonic Adventure 2 sound.
How does he? how does he think he has the worst genes? We can jump that high.
This line,
No, he learned how to jump good.
this height,
Because he does not pay attention to his eyes.
At this height, it'll kill even you. I mean, you're a totally normal guy. Definitely not a crazy action hero with superhuman abilities.
I like
I
to.
don't know. If you do walk off the edge, you will die. So.
I like to think that he's like the world's most dedicated adrenaline junkie. So really, he's not
I'm
evil for evil's
gonna
sake.
stage a terrorist attack just to get that adrenaline high.
Yeah.
I've been craving.
Mei Ling, how do I punch?
Oh yeah, this was gonna be like a cut, but I was just like, I'll just save here, because I could lose.
If you look like you're about to fall off the back of Rex, press any button rapidly.
Oh yeah,
This is like the most technologically applicable aspect of the fight. It's like,
I'm still here.
let's give it up, Otacon. You're useless.
you don't have any weapons, Snake. I can't give you any advice.
You have got to win.
Yeah, but Liquid has that really overpowered cartwheel attack.
I should have called Master just to be silly.
Wait, no, it's not a cartwheel. It's more of like a football charge.
Yeah.
What? He's like
Sorry, I was thinking of
shunting
Ray-
him
Ray
over
Fox.
to the other side.
Oh yeah.
Man.
You can fall off so easy too. Like if you
Yeah.
hit the wrong button, he
It
just
looks so bad.
Yeah, it's this almost looks like
Just
a
like translating him over a few feet.
well. This whole fight just looks super janky.
like
Like-
it's so weird to have this fight right after Rex. Cause that's like a cool set piece fight, and this is just like
He's just standing around.
Annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I haven't played the Twin Snakes version in a long time, but on PS1 I always have to try this a couple times before I finally get it.
it's
Did
just
they make this version easier?
I feel like they had
Oh.
to have, because I don't remember ever having trouble on Twin Snakes with this or with Rex, but
I don't think you can
some of the
stop
sounds
him with
Liquid
one
is making me is kind of reminding me of Vector from Sonic Heroes.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. He's got the throatiness going on.
Where's the computer room, Snake?
Find Rex's hangar.
See, if we would have had Charmy and Espio with us, we wouldn't have needed to go back to all three rooms to get the 3 key cards.
You know,
No,
I'm-
Otacon is Espio because he has the cloaking device.
and he's clearly ready to go.
Who would be
Yeah.
Charmy?
Would it be the pain because it's Charmy as a bee?
Just the ghost of the pain. No,
Yeah.
it's just a single bee.
It's the bikini or the bee grenade or the bee Tommy gun.
The bikini, the Pain's famous move.
Yeah, that's from the Hi, I'm Daisy comic.
Okay, he just straight up phased through you. That's
Yeah.
what I hate about some of these bosses is their iframes are just stupid. And I know that's like a game design thing, like you don't want to just be able to like infinitely stun lock the boss, but
Oh, yeah, they don't give you much time in this either. Like,
when it gets to the point where they're just completely shrugging off your attacks, then it's like, come on.
it's like I did what you wanted, what I'm supposed to do, right?
I think you got it.
Well, you're really keeping on him though.
Yeah.
Where is okay?
Say, where did you
So
go?
much-
There you go.
It'd
Nice.
be a decent little trick if like you knock him off and he disappears from the place where he was hanging and like comes around the other side.
He's like a little squirrel.
He's like a chameleon.
Just like monkey bars under Rex's head.
Otacon, why did you put the monkey bars there? They're for maintenance, Snake. Oh my god, this shit.
See, I feel like this might have had a little more weight if it was like if Snake had the knowledge that he was the recessive one, quote unquote, and that Liquid, like, I don't know. I would be interested to see like how this story would play out if Snake and Liquid had the knowledge of like their actual genetics as opposed to like what Liquid was fed.
Well, like, yeah, I feel like that would add more weight to it, but like, I think the only one that cares about it is Liquid.
Yeah.
Snake just doesn't want to get nuked at this point.
Just start playing the Rocky music when he beats okay, he doesn't beat Apollo, but you know what I mean.
He should have got his grip to level 2.
Nah. Now he's dead.
I thought it was gonna let out like a primal scream right there. We gotta wait
He
at
was
least.
going to, but he just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
The only man I ever loved.
Meryl.
He was like a brother to me. Except he actually was a brother.
Liquid just face down on the floor like, what are you talking about?
I'm still here.
He's got his torso planted in the ground like a cartoon.
Not so fast, brother.
He's winging his legs back and forth trying to get out.
Oh god, that face.
What was that? That was ugly.
Ah, he looks like a monster. Well, he doesn't now, but he did.
Yeah.
Because he was smiling?
Are you okay?
It's like, ah, Snake, don't smile.
Never do that ever again.
It wasn't until we developed, until Metal Gear Solid 3 where we developed smiling technology for Snake.
Oh yeah. That's where we get. Is that the one where Snake smiles when he sees the hornet's nest?
Yeah, he sees the, yeah.
Where you get that infamous gif?
Uh-huh.
And things even worse than that.
They made me play the final mission of Phantom Pain ad nauseum.
They made me go back to
Don't.
the 80s.
Don't tell me they used the tickle machine.
Oh yeah, that actually
Those were
happens
outlawed
in
by the Geneva Convention.
that happens in Peace Walker.
That's
doesn't
why
it?
they made the Geneva Conventions, because of the tickle machine.
It was too sadistic.
Yeah, that was in the,
I'm sorry.
I assume what Trey's talking about. That was in the Japanese version of Peace Walker.
Yeah, because Peace Walker has like the standard Metal Gear like electrocution torture scene, but I guess due to censorship in Japan, because that game was T-rated, they had to soften it to a tickle machine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is another one of those conversations in this game where they're talking about hope and destiny and like do what you want with your life. Like both her and Naomi give Snake these speeches. They're like, "Don't give up, Snake. My life is quite literally in your hands."
Snake, don't be a victim to your genes. Do whatever you want with your life.
Oh. Not now.
I want to ride in a sled pulled by dogs.
Getting a phone call. Hold on.
I love by the time they get to the end of Snake Eater, he just throws it into the fireplace.
Dude, that's what.
Wait, no, he doesn't. It's Eva, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like how the codec, like, it's just this weird temporal thing that, like, it behaves in the way that's like most convenient for the current scene.
Yeah.
Because like in this scene, it's like, oh yeah, it rings like a phone and like other people can hear it. But then there's other scenes where it rings and like no one can hear it.
Well,
like,
and the
he's
Colonel
sneaking.
explicitly says in the beginning, no one but you will be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, wait, doesn't she have a codec too, though? Maybe she can hear other codecs if she's near them?
Boy, we out-logicked
Otacon
ourselves
actually-
twice in the same episode.
Otacon accidentally did a group call.
Spamming all channels.
Oh my god.
Me?
I'm just
Talking
imagining,
to Otacon and like Mei Ling rings in like, hello, I don't recognize this number. Why did you call me?
just imagining like Otacon and Snake like messaging each other like Captain Falcon memes at like the wee hours of the night. We don't realize that Meryl is getting like all of their messages.
Not until they explicitly start talking about her, and she's like, "What did I do that day?" or "What did I say?"
Life isn't all about loss.
Oh yeah, Otacon was saying that he has to stay behind. So in the original, does the place get nuked in the original?
No.
No, I mean the story is exactly the same in the original.
Okay.
It's just there's fewer like Matrix parodies.
Yeah. Oh, there's still more to come. Oh boy.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
He's just passing the same advice Meryl gave to him.
It just occurred to me.
Hey Otacon, something, genes, destiny,
Where is Otacon?
don't die. And he hangs up.
Dying is bad. I think that's what they told me.
Damn it, Snake! I'm a roboticist, not a geneticist.
Be the man he wants to be.
Hey, if Metal Gear Solid 4 is any indication, those two things are not mutually exclusive.
That's true.
I don't want it to be in vain.
You can just be a genius about everything when the plot demands it.
Oh yeah, is he the one that like puts Raiden back together?
No.
Isn't it like Naomi?
See, Snake can't survive that
No.
fall. Liquid was wrong.
Raiden puts himself back together. That's all.
It was some like off-screen doctor that
Oh yeah, isn't it the doctor from like one of the like old Metal Gear games?
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I think it's like the same. He has the same name as one of them.
Liquid was just too chicken to try the jump, but then Link. Snake,
What if Snake? What if she said that and Snake was just like, "Yeah, but I'll manage."
oh look, her legs suddenly
Yeah,
work.
but we'll talk about that after we get out of here. It's like, oh, okay.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
You shut your mouth.
We'll laugh if he just gets one of the shirts that Liquid was using to impersonate Miller with, and it's just like a pink shirt that just says Big Daddy on it or something.
Hey, you
my
never
sneaking
see
suit.
Miller from the neck down. He probably wasn't wearing a shirt that whole time.
That's true. He's the crazy kind of guy. Oh my god. That vest. I cannot. As soon as I put this game in again and got to this scene, I lost my shit at her vest.
She looks like she's ready to go
Metal
back to the future.
Gear.
It'd be even funnier if she put on one of those like 80s Technicolor windbreakers.
Yeah. Who knew Liquid was such a big fan of Cabela's?
It's like teal and hot pink and yellow.
Alternatively, they could have just taken Liquid's pants and worn it as a shirt.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Liquid like chasing him down the corridor just like in his undies?
He's got a dude.
Snake!
Snake just takes off Liquid's pants and ties them around his chest like a bikini top.
Hey, the nips are covered. It's safe.
These are my jeans.
Finally, my training is paying off.
Anyway, next time, final episode.
Yeah, get ready for a miraculous Jeep ride. We'll see you then.